Hello everyone, welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez, spiritual intuitive and oracle, here with my weekly Moonday Oracle guidance message. So for those of you who are new to my page, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I do hope that you enjoy everything that you do find here and that there is something that resonates that you most need. And that's kind of what I do here. I set the intention that anybody who is going to benefit from hearing anything that I have to say or share, that they will find themselves here. And there is no such thing as coincidences. So through synchronicity and divine intervention, you do usually find yourself here, and it doesn't matter if you're watching this live, if you're watching this on replay, if you're watching this months from now, it doesn't matter. It's something that is going to resonate exactly when you need to hear it. So with that said, I use my own intuitive abilities combined with oracle cards to bring forth a message for the collective consciousness. So that means all of us as one, what we most need to know for this week. It is a message of higher guidance. That means it isn't anything that's negative or, scary or whatnot. It is guidance for our highest good as a collective and what we most need to know entering into this week, and how it's, usually the message that comes through is something that resonates with every single one of us differently, but it is something that resonates with everyone. So it's more of a generalized overview of guidance to help us maneuver through the energy of the week. There's sometimes themes that come up for the week and something that we need to know about because, awareness is power. And so that's really what these messages do serve to do for us all. And these aren't personalized readings, so that means that I'm not doing individual readings for anybody who is new and sometimes pops on and sees that it's very easy to misconstrue that. But I do offer personal readings. If you are interested and you have some personal questions that you'd like answered or some guidance that you think you need, you can see my services on my page, and you can reach out to me privately to schedule a one-on-one reading through video chat and through video recordings. Okay? So I see a bunch of you popping in, and I just want to take a moment to say hello. Hi, Tracy and Jillian. Angela, Liz, Robin, Trista, Bridget, Catherine, welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, Catherine, that's okay. Sweetheart, divine timing, and the replay is always available, so you know that you can find that, but I do appreciate you trying to be here for as long as you can. It does mean a lot to me, and all of you. It means a lot to me that you tune in, so thank you so much for being here. Okay, so before I actually get into the oracle guidance reading and then get into the mudra, and I'll talk all about what mudras are when I get there, I like to talk a little bit about any announcements or events, classes that either I myself have going on or my beautiful partners over at Oracles of the Light. Magical Me and Oracles of the Light are pretty much one. So what I do, they do. It's kind of like we share. We go back and forth there. So hi, Karen and Freddie. Welcome. Speaking of partners. Okay, so I'm winging this off the top of my head, so bear with me. The first thing that we have going on over at Oracles of the Light tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday, Jamie. I threw myself off having not done Oracle Moonday yesterday and said I'm doing it today on a Tuesday. Hi, Carol. Hi, Lori. Welcome. So I'm talking about the announcements or any news and events that we have right now. Over at Oracles of the Light, we are doing the last week of Reading Roulette tomorrow instead of Thursday. We do usually offer it Thursday evenings, but this week is a little different. I have something going on Thursday, so I personally can't be there. So over on Oracles of the Light, if you haven't already gone over there and liked our page and kind of figured out how to maneuver to get notifications. I know some of us have a hard time doing that because it changes all the time, and I feel bad. I can't even tell people exactly what buttons to click and do because it keeps changing. But if you go on over to Oracles of the Light and go on, when you go to like the page, I think there is a drop-down menu that you can try to maneuver through, seeing default first, or there's an option to see, get live notifications. You just kind of got to get nosy and play around with it. So I'll try to take pictures if I can, because I know it's come up for a lot of people. But we will be live on Oracles of the Light tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will be doing our last reading roulette of the month. We're not sure when we're going to bring that back, but I urge you to take advantage of it now if you're interested in receiving a personal guidance message privately. It won't be on air, although we will go live to pull the oracle that you'll get paired up with between myself, Lindsay, or Karen. And we only offer these readings for $15, and that's why it's such a important that you go over now. I'm sorry, I'm like losing my voice as we speak. Know what's up with that? It's important that you jump on them when you can, because our ordinary, it really does cut our price in half. So it is a wonderful way to receive guidance, a message, some insight or clarity into your life for $15. So if you want to participate but you can't be here live tomorrow, what you can do is just private message us on Oracles and say you'd like to participate but you can't be here live, but you want to put your name down. Just we'll send you the payment link, and then you can send over the payment, and then we'll get your name on, and we will still go over the live and pull your oracle and a little special incentive message as well, like you get a little bonus message, nothing too private or personal, and then we will have your oracle reach out to you to schedule your one-on-one reading with you privately, okay? My goodness. Hi, Faye. I have no idea. I've been, speaking my truth, and it's been happening a lot, but it's almost every time I'm going to do a live reading. It's fine the entire time, unless I sage. If I sage, then, it tends to act up a little bit. But it's interesting because this is the exact same that happens when I'm going to be prepared for vocal toning or light language. So I'm like, what's going on here, Spirit? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. They like to keep us guessing. Hi, Faye. Hi, Donna. Welcome. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, no, Robin. I'm sorry about that. I hope it works out and fixes itself. Hi, Elena. Welcome. Yeah, and I'm fine up until I go live. So it's like they're trying to kind of push me to maybe do something that I'm not aware of. So we'll see. You never know what happens. I'll pull the message and see what comes forward. Maybe it is a throat chakra mudra. We'll see. I know. You're right on, Trista. All right. So, reading roulette tomorrow night on Oracles of the Light live. You can participate early and send over the payment. It would be paypal.me/Oracles of the Light. Okay. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. Then Friday we have our Empowered Youth Group. So that is Magical Minds Empowered Youth Group. The event is created on both Magical Me and Oracles of the Light, I believe. If you are interested in having either your child between the ages of 11 and 18 years old in participating in a group that allows them to come together, meet other kids that are like them. The older kids take on kind of like a mentoring, buddying role to the younger kids, and it really allows them to kind of just be themselves. Karen and myself teach them incredible empowerment tools such as mindfulness, meditation, grounding their energy, learning about energy and how it affects them, teaching them about crystals. This week we're working with angels and angels to call in to protect themselves when they don't feel safe, understanding the difference in energy, how they themselves can see intuitively. So we do a lot of things to help make them mindful, and it's really about empowering them to take back their power from situations that do make them feel vulnerable or helpless throughout the day, even especially those that are still in school. So it's a really fantastic group. We're always doing something fun. If you're interested, you do have to register in advance because we do have to get some information from you for your child. So again, check out the event. It's Friday evening, 6:30 p.m. at our space in Wilson, PA. Okay, and then let's see, what else do we have going on? Donna says, I took the guidance you brought to me last week. Patience, timing is everything, and right now isn't, let's see. Oh, it let me see it. Look at that. Isn't my time. I've asked for what I need to come to me when it's time. I am pretty peaceful. Oh, good for you, Donna. That's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that, and I'm glad that it worked out exactly how it needs to. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Ellen. Well, hello to you. Patience, yes. We were told we got approved for the place we wanted last week, and we found out the guy's wife took the deposit from someone else already. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Well, I am proud of you as well. That is, oh my goodness, that's a difficult one. That's a kick right in the stomach. But exactly, divine timing, all right? Yeah, so then let's see what else we have going on, and I can get through it for all of you. This Sunday on Oracles of the Light, we are teaching a online class. So this is our first online class that we're offering via Zoom video conferencing. So we send the private link once you send over the payment and get yourself registered, and it is for protective magic. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with how to shield your energy, how to ground your energy, how energy affects you, how it affects your children, how it affects your pets, and how it affects the environment of your home, we are teaching you all of the different tools that you can do to make sure that you are all moving in a more harmonious flow, I should say, and environment within your house, as we also teach you the tools that you need and tell you about the supplies that you can get to clear your home, clear your own aura, clear the aura of your pets using sound, herbs, crystals, whatnot. So if you are interested in learning more about that, then, and if you feel the call to protect yourself a little bit more than usual lately, then I would say that take benefit from this class, or take advantage of it, because it really is very, there's a lot of information that we share. It's probably an overwhelming amount of information that we share in this class. So if you're interested, that's going to be Sunday, February 3rd. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, so bear with me, 2 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be 2 to 4. So if you're interested, reach out to us. Check out the event. It is created on both Magical Me and Oracles of the Light. You can get yourself registered. Once you register, send your payment. You are going to receive the private video link to join the live conference, okay? If you cannot tune in live and you want to, but you can't be there for whatever reasons, you can't make the timing work, we record the actual class and we send it over to you privately then. So still something to think about if you are interested in. Check that out. And I'm trying to think next week. I think that might be it, other than Reiki 2. If you've already taken your first certification in Yusoi Reiki and you are looking to get certified in the next level, or take your healing abilities and your practice to the next level, then I am teaching Yusoi Reiki 2 on Saturday, February 9th. It is an all-day class. It is a training as well as certification. You will receive an attunement to align you to the level 2 frequencies. This is often the level that we have our energy and Reiki guides step forward, or energy healing guides step forward. It is also where you will learn how to remote heal and distant heal. So something to think about, but you do have to be certified already in level 1. If you're interested, the deadline is February 1st. So please reach out as soon as possible. Check out the events again on both pages. They are there. With that said, I think the last thing that we have so far lined up for this month is Tor Webster, coming all the way from Glastonbury. He's actually already in the States doing some tours, and he will be with us over here at Oracles of the Light in Wilsonboro, Pennsylvania, or Easton, Pennsylvania, February 22nd and February 23rd. He will be not only doing doing one-on-one healing and channeling sessions for people privately, but he will also be doing a group healing both Friday night and Saturday night, 22nd and 23rd, where he will come in, talk about the Christos energy that he does channel, which is universal truth. He will talk about the important energy that's coming in now with the planet. He will guide us through a healing meditation, and then he will have question and answers as he channels the energies of universal truth that he does bring forward. So very powerful talk and information. If you go back through my videos, I actually hosted Tor on a live one-on-one for the Magic Hour. Check that out. Listen to what he's got to say. See if it's something that intrigues you, and then reach out to me, because we are booking now online for tickets in advance, just so that we don't overbook ourselves and make sure that it's comfortable for everybody. So if you are planning on participating, you want to come to at least the group channeling, it is $35 paid online in advance, both Friday night, the 22nd, and Saturday night, the 23rd, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Oracles of the Light. Also, if you are interested in having a private one-on-one channeling session with him, where oftentimes a healing attunement or activation comes through during these sessions, all about assisting you in your life purpose. You can ask questions and things that you need to know that surrounding your life purpose and work. He does do that as well. So those are going to be booked throughout the day. Friday morning until 2 p.m. I think. No, I'm sorry, until 4 p.m. Saturday morning until 4 p.m. And then Sunday also until 4 p.m. So reach out, let me know if you are interested, and we will go through the process of getting you all scheduled and set up. And I think that's it. Hi, MJ. Welcome, sweetie. Thank you for being here. Oh, I see you all talking about the 11 viewers when you wrote that, Jillian. 11 minutes and oh, wow. All the 11 Look at that. Love that. It's my magic number. 11 is actually my birth number, life path number. Oh, Donna. Well, I am sorry to hear that. I am. But, you know, when one door closes, another door opens, right? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, you are not late, sweetheart. You're always in divine timing. Remember. Just getting into the oracle message. So I've decided, because we are working with this energy this week that seems to be all about releasing situations, patterns, people, behaviors that are draining of our life force energy or taking our power away. It's all about taking back our power from not continuing to enter into the cycles anymore. So it's about creating the new through our own personal awareness of the patterns and the situations that continue to occur, or the situations that might have not previously even been aware to us, but now they're being revealed to us. It's all about working with the shadows to overcome them. And it might not just be ours. It might be other people's that are coming forward for us to recognize and see how it's impacting us and take our power back from the situation to move away from it once and for all. So it is about breaking the loop, as I've heard in a couple of posts these past couple of days, to not enter back into that constant circuit of the situation that's going to rise, fall. It's going to continue over and over and over again until you make the change, till you break away, and then focus your energy and thoughts on creating the new. Okay, so I decided to work with the cards that are the Oracle of the Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish, because I thought that was perfect, just to know what is going on this week. And I may have already done the reading, but let's see if they get a little bit more specific with each of us, okay? Hi, Carmela. Welcome. So glad you made it. All right. See what guidance comes forward for the collective good for the week of January 28th, 2019. Even though today is the 29th, actually, it is an energy gateway day, by the way. I wanted to say that in the beginning, but I forgot. And yesterday was as well, which is why I needed to take the day off. When those energy gateways come in, boy, I feel them very potent. And sometimes I got to just disconnect. So today is actually so Jillian, you're mentioning all the 11s, and Cynthia, today is 1-11-3. And at least that's what it is over here in the States, the way that we read dates and you know, the numbers that way. 1-11-3. So now you've got 1, 1, 1, and a 3. So a 3 and a 3, essentially. But the power of 1, we are instant manifesting. So it's really important to know what it is that we need to let go or move away from, so that we can really focus on creating the new and putting that instant manifesting into it. I have seen things come full circle really fast, the things that I've kind of put out there to create and in my own personal manifesting. And it's like, wow, coming back really fast. So also with that sense, ones are all about remaining positive, because you are instantly manifesting. We are moving forward, a rebirthing energy, and it is about what you're creating. And we've got 13 viewers, Jillian, so there's that 1 and 3 again. So let's see what guidance comes forward this week. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty then. The card, It's a 3. And it is the Sea Beacon Fairy. And it says guidance, but where will it lead you? Okay. So the 3, for example, is the number of creation. It is about starting a new chapter or a new cycle. But oftentimes, 3 is also the association of 3 facets coming together as one. Or I should even 2 facets coming together to create something new. So oftentimes you see it with like the Trinity, the pyramid, or the triangle. It is all about the peak of power. Okay, so the best way that I can kind of explain that more is, when you see the 2 points, and I'm just going to take a triangle. I'm not going to go into the sacred geometry of the pyramid right now, but so if you take the 2 points of the triangle, it's like one component, the second component that's needed to create the apex, which is the peak of power. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Caitlin. I just pulled the card. I'll go over it again in a second. I'll show it to you in a second. The peak of power, which is that literal point of creation. It's like this is one thing on its own, and it's one thing on its own, but together they don't do a whole lot until they come together to that apex, that point of 3 there. So it's about that creation and that spark, But often it's the circle as well with the 3. And so you see something coming back full circle up for release, for the creation of the new. Okay, so now we see those repetitious cycles and circles and patterns that we want to be recognizing for release for the birth of new. Make sense? Hi, Tammy. Welcome. You guys are in perfect timing. I just pulled the card. So it was a number 3, like I just said, and it is the Sea Beacon Fairy. And it says guidance, but where will it lead you? So now, you see the card, you see this, powerful fairy water goddess, and she's got 2 lights that she's holding on to. In the very background, you can see a ship in the midst of the storm, kind of engulfed in darkness. She's got 2 lights. The one is hanging this way, and the other one is dangling closer to the water. This is about trusting in instinct. Which light does the ship follow to safety? And which light will bring it down to its demise and pull it under? So it is very important for us to be mindful of and seeing through the illusion of the repetitious cycles. You might feel called back to a situation. You might feel called back to enter into the same patterns and behaviors when triggers come up. But it is important for us to look through the darkness and really see, is this real? Or is this the cycle I'm meant to break? So that's going to be the most important question to ask yourself every single time a pattern comes back up. Even if it's one that seems new and unfamiliar. Maybe it's a new situation that's happening, but has a familiar air to it. Maybe it's the same situation happening, but with a different person, but same pattern. It's very important to recognize where the guidance is coming in. Do you enter back into the same pattern and situation? Do you allow yourself to become consumed again by whatever it is that's going on? Or do you trust your instincts this time? See through the eyes of the owl, which is all about illumination, seeing through illusion, and seeing through the darkness, and allow yourself to be guided into the new direction. That's the question. If anything seems like it is taking away your power, stressful, bringing you back to a situation or a place emotionally, mentally, energetically, it's time to cut those cords. It's time to figure out how you take back your power and listen to your own guidance this time around, instead of feeling guilted into doing something or manipulated into doing something. This is about you standing true, standing tall in your power, and finally rising above the storm. Okay? So I hope that resonates with everybody. It is important to be mindful of the light you are allowing to sway, influence, or guide you this week. Look to your own light. That's truth. Okay? All right, I hope that makes sense and resonates with everyone, and I hope it continues to guide you throughout the week. Okay? Next, we get to mudras. Make sure I wasn't missing anything. No, okay. All right, so mudras. What are they? Well, for those that are unfamiliar with working with mudras or unfamiliar to my Moonday readings, then you have really maybe never heard of them before, never worked with them before. The word mudra itself is Sanskrit and does translate into the word that is seal. And it really kind of resembles the energetic seal or trigger in the way that I see it anyway. It's like a trigger that resonates with certain or all chakras or energy centers within your body. And so by using your hands to create these mudras or seals and channeling your intention as well as breathing into those energy centers, it does allow you to heal yourself or overcome certain blockage. So it could be on your physical level, which is, your physical body, any physical ailment that you might be, suffering from. Certain mudras do alleviate certain physical ailments. And then it will also allow you to work through any emotional blockage that you might be having going on, some sort of, emotional wound or trauma that you're holding on to. Maybe you don't realize it, but it's kind of hanging out there in your biofield. And eventually what happens is that trickles down. It's kind of like a ripple effect. Each one comes down through the layers where it begins and enters onto your physical body after a certain point and can create physical discomfort, dis-ease, and blocks. Okay? Hi, Laura. Welcome, sweetie. I'm on the mudras, but you can totally check out the reading back on replay. Okay? I hope you're doing well and staying warm. So mudras, again, they work with the emotional body and then the mental body with helping you to break through any mental limitations, programmed thoughts or fears or things that are just keeping you from being able to rise into a higher consciousness or an awareness. And with that said, the mudras also do assist in spiritual awakenings, illumination, consciousness expansion. So one mudra can work with all of those bodies and all of those layers to assist you for overall well-being of mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so very powerful. And we're literally taking our power into our hands. So the mudra that I call forth is often connected to the message that we receive. So it helps us not only hear the message, have an understanding, but then it helps us to start working from the inside or the energy out, if you will, to facilitate the healing and change that we most need through the week. Okay, so I work with a deck that would help me see which mudra is best to work with. Kind of like, it's an oracle. It is Mudras for Awakening the Energy Body. This is by Mendez-Magickal, and it has mudras as well as chakra cards in here to give you a little bit of a heads up too if you might have some, maybe some things going on with certain chakras that need a little bit more attention. Okay. Thank you, MJ. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to call forth the mudra that wants to assist us this week, and then we will do it together for anybody who wishes to participate. I will then take a picture when the live is done and post it on my page so you can save it to your phone, and you can really work with it all week long, okay? So we're talking about seeing through illusion this week, right? The card number is a 38. 11. There we go again. New doors opening, higher awareness, expansion. And then the card is spiritual truth. And this is the Dharma Chakra Mudra. Okay. How potent and relevant is that? So this is going to be a doozy this week. And we have the tools and the power and the awareness to overcome and get through anything this week, all right? So Spirit's backing us up here and it's got our back. This assists with integration, illumination, and vision. It balances all systems and energy centers of the body. It supports full yogic breathing and enhances a sense of well-being. Now, the color of it is, it's hard to see with my awful lighting in here, but the color of it is it's like an amethyst. And so we're talking crown chakra here, folks. Now that's our spiritual center for connecting us to source, well, via soul star, but that's another topic. But this one assists with all chakras, so it works from the crown down, all right? So we'll do this together. There is no caution with this. Some mudras do have cautions because they are so powerful that they tend to overstimulate us energetically, and they can bring a whole lot of energy and power to certain parts of our bodies that cause us to maybe, if we have already some sort of physical issue going on, like stomach, digestion issues, throat issues. If you have some sort of issues going on, it can lead to overstimulation and aggravation. But that's because they are so powerful. All right. So this one, you join the tips of the thumbs and the index fingers of each. Okay. Just like this. You place your hands in front of the heart, touch the tips of the joined fingers together. Your left palm faces in, right palm faces out. Does anybody know why? And that's because left is your receiving and what you're kind of giving in. It's kind of taking in. And then right is output. It's what you're giving out. So you're taking in what you need and giving out what you don't. So you take them both together. Left goes down facing in, right goes out facing up. Hold right in front of your center of your heart chakra. Okay? Close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. And release. Blowing the breath out of your mouth. Channel it into the palms. Start to feel some tingling and some fire. Take another deep breath in. You can even pull that amethyst light down through the top of your crown, moving down into the palms of your hands, out through your heart. One more time, deep breath in. And release. And you can state, I awaken the vision of my highest truth. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. And so it is. And you can release your hands. Hi, Lauren. Welcome, sweetie. And that's it. I do encourage you to work with this at least once a day this week. It is only going to empower you, inspire you, and illuminate what no longer needs to be there. Okay? Thank you for being here, everyone. I do hope that you have a wonderful, magical week filled with love and blessings and abundance. And I will see you back here tomorrow evening, on Oracles of the Light, live with our reading roulette. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and even just come hang out with us, even if you don't want to participate. Okay? Bye-bye.